admit Trump is the president of the United States, and people that are not living in reality, welcome to a brand new video. I have fantastic news. We are going to have a great time because I like people personally when they don't live in reality. The less reality they live in, the better content I receive. I profit off of their misery. Now, I'm not praying for them to have more misery, obviously. I'm a wholesome man. I want only the best for everyone. But if they are going to go through public humiliation, I am at least going to profit off of that humiliation. Okay, listen, I'm a simple man out here, and I really do like a nice downfall now and again. Now that Trump is the president of the United States, there is a whole massive new onslaught of giant, huge meltdowns. Giant, massive, colossal-sized meltdowns of people not willing to accept reality, thinking that now that Trump is president, he's gonna murder all the trans people or whatever Trump is gonna do, probably. So, great news. Great news. We got some delusional people to make fun of. Apparently, we got a lot of ex-CNN news anchors talking. We got a bunch of people that, like, you'd think are normal, rational people literally deny reality. So, as I say, reality deniers, you are also welcome to this video. I will laugh at your misery. Subscribe for more misery. All the chaos that happens in the world, I will be there to profit off of it. Listen, whether you like Trump, whether you hate Trump, accept the fact that the orange man is here and the orange man is here to stay. Who even knows? He might win the 2028 election and the 2032 election. All right? The more you vilify him, the more power he gets. So know that all the time that you are spending literally melting down in public, you are making his 4th, 5th, and potentially 6th term even crazier. So let's see what this is all about.
Now it's time for lefties losing it. Starting.
Wait, is this an actual news program? Sky News, lefties losing it.
With what apparently is the hardest question of our time to answer.
All right.
What is a woman?
Not this again! There's no way, not this again!
So let's ask the...
Yeah, this video just came out. This is brand new. 5 hours ago, protesters in Washington unable to grasp Trump's win. Oh, God.
These self-proclaimed feminists, I mean, surely they must know the answer, right?
No.
Right.
Female human, give me your banana.
They can be femme, they can have a penis, they can have a vagina.
God,
what is
why?
a woman?
No. Why is this such a slam dunk? This should not be a slam dunk. Oh, my God. Like, it's so funny because it's like such a dumb question, but then you see the answers and you're like, wow.
Well, they're gonna have hormone replacements. I would say your hormones.
Your hormones? Your hormones. Yes, let's distract people from more real issues and talk about this. Yes, for sure, yes.
Are probably what make you a woman.
Oh, God. Okay, all right. So let me ask you, if it's your hormones that makes you a woman, what about a born genetically male, all right, sex male, born, but they identify as a woman, but they have no female hormones. So what are they? Well, this lady just angered her entire political movement.
For the most part, you can be born a woman, but you know.
What if you're born a man?
What is a woman? A woman is a powerful, strong, like we're all together for each other.
Oh, her brain is melting in real time. Stop.
What is a woman to you all?
A woman is a strong.
Someone that identifies as a woman.
What is a woman?
That's a question.
What is a woman? A woman
This
is
is
anyone who
painful.
identifies as a woman.
This is painful. I'm in pain.
dear.
I am in pain. I am in pain. I am in pain. I'm suffering. I'm in pain.
Only the left would protest women's rights and have a complete brain fart when asked what is a woman.
Oh, the pain. Like, the thing is, I feel like a lot of people are just really not educated, and a lot of people just decide to go with the flow on basically every single political tirade. Every single political tirade ever. People just go on tirades in general because that's what the public wants them to say every single time. I really kind of feel like that's kind of what goes on. It's like, do you support women's rights? And they're like, yes. And it's like, okay, what about the girls in Israel that got raped? Oh, Israel, bad. Oh, I don't care. Like, huh?
It just never gets old, does it? Actually, I don't ever think it'll stop being hilarious. Now to this insufferable lefty and her bizarre take on resistance.
Black healing is resistance.
Bro, is this like an entire massive news program about this week's leftist meltdowns? Is that what they do in freaking Sky News Australia? Dude, can we get to the Trump meltdowns? Those are funny. Those are funnier.
Indigenous healing is resistance.
Yeah, your barber has no resistance.
Trans healing is resistance. Have the audacity to heal yourself. When you heal yourself, you heal your lineage and your ancestors. Have
What?
the audacity to love yourself.
Oh.
Because when you love yourself, it is a you to every oppressor that would have you drown
Okay.
in your self-hatred.
This was the most painful thing I've ever seen. Dude, this is the worst. That's the worst. That is, what is this? This is a protest? This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Girl, you have no wind resistance. Listen, if you loved yourself, why would you, dress yourself this way? I mean, like, no offense, but...
How was the pause at the end there? Good grief.
Lord.
Now to the ties.
Right, that's the main character. A lot of you may not like to hear it, but this is the main character. We are NPCs in this person's world.
Some twits who still cannot seem to grasp that Donald Trump won the election.
Right.
Thousands have marched against the incoming president in Washington, D.C.
That shit stressed you out? Wait, it didn't make you love yourself? This obvious threat to you? This threat that if you don't love yourself, this person will break into your window and fuck you in the ass? You don't, that didn't get you to love yourself? But this is peace. This is obvious peace. Like, she is fighting for your peace and health. This is the type of person that would support people that vote for Trump, I think, because they just have to love themselves. This is that type of person. What do they call them? The tolerant left? Is that the term? Like, what am I doing, bro?
Now to the tiresome twits who still cannot seem to grasp that Donald Trump won the election. Thousands have marched against the incoming president.
All right, yeah, that's what I want.
And a warning. This next clip features lefties who, well, are exactly how you probably imagined.
I'm personally here because I had a mental breakdown after Donald Trump won.
This is so sad. Listen, if you don't like the orange man, all the power to you, honestly. But like, dude, you're living in a democracy. This is just how it works. What is going on? Why is she dressed like this? What is going on?
It's devastation. It's absolute, complete devastation to people's mental, emotional, physical, and psychological health. People are dying as a result of Trump.
What? Wait, what? No! I am cosplaying as a woke angel. People are dying because of Trump. What is going on?
Being elected, there are people dying by suicide because...
Suicide. Trump is killing people through suicide. Yep. Common Trump tactic. Why get my hands dirty if they'll do it themselves? I know what I'm saying. We'll buy Mexico, we'll buy Canada. We won't invade, they'll all just suicide themselves.
Because they don't want to live in a country where their rights are not respected in them as people
my God.
are...
Wait, so they don't want to live in a country where their rights are not respected? So, like, bro, this is insanity. This is insanity. The pendulum will swing, okay? Give it 4 years, give it 8 years, there'll be a leftist government, okay? That's just how it's gonna work, all right? That's just life. Guys, chill out, bro, okay? Oh my God, dude. This is crazy. Like, obviously, I'm sorry for the people that were in such a bad mental state that Trump winning got them to kill themselves. And I am also sorry that to their families, that their family member that took their own life was so manipulated by social media that they thought that was the only thing that they had to do to escape from reality. But guys, can we just wake up for a moment and recognize that this is insane?
Not seen as people, but rather than objects of...
What is even going on? So Trump wins, he doesn't see people as people, and then they kill themselves. Like, bro, this is, like, unbelievable. Holy shit.
That should be eliminated.
Yeah, there are people that should be eliminated. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah, let's blame Trump for someone's suicide. Yeah, sure. Now, listen, it's whatever. There are many rude things that I want to say, and it will piss many people off, which is exactly why I'm gonna say them. Bro, if something that probably will not really affect your life that much happens and you see it as a moment to kill yourself, then that's a skill issue. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, bro. I'm sorry that it happened. Obviously, the society around you was brutal to bring you up in that way, but there was obviously some issue there going on. Bro, this is crazy. The echo chamber propaganda has reached lethal levels. Trump winning and people are killing themselves and you're blaming Trump, bro.
You can really pinpoint the exact moment there, can't you, when she realizes that she's actually got no idea what she's trying to say.
No, she actually made a very good point. Orange Man wins, people kill themselves because they're viewed as people that need to be eliminated. Listen, she's spitting straight facts here. I'm just gonna be real. They were like, yo, this is a democracy. The best way to have our voice be heard is to eliminate our vote. What? Bro, suicide is like such a real thing. And I feel like that this is such a way to obfuscate from like actual issues by just blaming Trump.
But look, we'll give the other lefties a go. Surely there's others in the...
I cannot believe that they're doing this on Trump's inauguration day. People are still talking about this. How they've been suffered some sort of generational trauma.
Out with some common sense, right?
It's a downward mental impact.
You're a downward mental impact! Sorry, that was rude. Continue. Femme fatale.
Not good.
My biggest worry right now, honestly.
Bro, your biggest worry? She should be your biggest worry. I don't want to be rude here, but she should be your biggest worry. She is heading down a path of least resistance. She has warped gravity around her. Bro is conditioning herself to have a heart attack at 45 years old. She should be your biggest worry, goddammit. Truly big, huge, I would say. We'll make Mexico pay for that wall.
Downward mental impact. It's not good.
You look like NPCs! Sorry, this is rude.
Biggest worry right now, honestly, as a mother of a trans kid.
Bro, this person is not wearing pants! And it's cold outside, they're wearing coats! Bro, what is going on?
I really worry about their rights.
Yeah, I worry about my rights! My rights are being violated by this person's buttocks. Okay? Oh my god.
Like my sign says, our own constitution only says all men are created equal. And I really wish that would change for the whole country.
Bro, dude, this is like the funniest thing. You have leftists, all right? And it's not just leftists, by the way. All right? It is not just leftists, okay? This is a right-wing problem. This is an every-wing problem, okay? Dude, why is it that you'll have leftists say Trump shouldn't run another time, obviously, because if Trump wins another time, then it'll be awful, obviously, and it'll be a disaster, and he can't run again because the Constitution, 22nd Amendment says you can't run again. You have to follow the Constitution. But at the same time, do not follow the Constitution. Let's remove this one part from the Constitution, though, because I don't personally agree with this specific one part of the Constitution. Oh my god, bro, that's crazy. Dude, someone literally just, oh my god, we're living in clown world. I'm just showing this right now because it just happened, and I think it's important to note. He made this tweet 1 minute ago, literally 1 minute ago. My guess is it's a mistake. I don't think he meant to tweet this random seeming string of letters that ends with pump, because he's also running crypto scams, all right, allegedly. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna sit here and make believe that this shit is happening. All right, whatever. Just thought that would be important to note because that tweet's definitely gonna be getting deleted at some point soon when he notices that he tweeted it. Just thought that would be cool to show you guys personally.
No, look,
the inauguration is starting on Twitch. Yeah, we're celebrating right here.
There be other reasons, surely. I mean, the majority of the country voted not for the woke, but for important issues like cost of living, right?
I literally broke down in tears and several of my friends cried as well.
Then you have a problem, a mental one, and you should probably see a therapist.
It's scary. I mean, a lot of my friends are nurses and we are scared for our future. I think that...
My friends are nurses and they're scared for our future? Why are nurses scared for their future? Literally, why would nurses specifically be a group of people scared for their future? They have decent paying jobs. Why should they be scared? They're not getting banned off TikTok. Am I an idiot? No, she's an idiot.
The people that are in support of it are probably in support of it for the wrong reason. They want cheaper eggs and gas and milk.
Yeah, cheaper groceries.
What am I even looking at? Oh, I hate it. It's so sad. It hurts my heart. Oh, they want cheaper groceries. You know, the number one thing that people actually voted for Trump for, cheaper groceries. Oh, those pathetic losers willing to sacrifice things for, you know, livable grocery wages.
It's not the cost of living. Cheers.
Like, dude, her dad paid for her whole life. I'm not going to sit here and make believe that she actually cares about shit.
I mean, I'm sure all of the American Trump voters will take advice from someone dressed in a Handmaid's Tales uniform and a mask there. It was a cute touch, that mask. Really, really love it. But now...
Did I miss something? What, the red mask? I don't know why she's dressed like this. Can't even read this. Politics of my... Can you read this? I literally can't even read this. Whatever. Uterus? Uterus! Oh my god! Okay, alright. Keep your hands off my uterus.
I think that the people that are in support of it are probably in support of it for the wrong reason. They want cheaper eggs and gas and...
Yeah, those dumb fucks that want cheaper cost of living. What absolute losers.
Really love it. But now we are really heading into bonkers territory.
Let's
with
go.
This next lefty.
I'm ready.
Illegal immigration is a...
What is that?
What do you call it? What do you call it? Undocumented? Government.
I was talking about his earring, obviously. That's what I was referring to.
It's an imaginary line. I dare you to cross the Canada-United States line. White man. How dare you?
You privileged white man. Says the white man!
How dare you? That was kind of racist. Privileged white man, too.
Oh, never mind. He knows. He knows. It's a ginger. Oh, goddamn.
But you know what I'm doing? You just called me a privileged white man. You cannot be racist to white people.
Based. This is why they lost the election, all right? This people like this guy is why they lost the election. These are not real people. What a self-hating freak.
Because white people are the dominant race in this country. Full stop. You were called
the first guy that didn't think it's Jews. Let's go. We take those, honestly. Yeah, it's the white people. Yeah, let's go. We take those. Big dubs. Big dubs.
calling me privilege when you don't know anything about me. I could have grown up in Section 8 housing. This is privilege.
He's just real grabbing his skin. Holy shit.
All right. Tell me this.
This is a demon. I think chaos has actually taken him over. Dude, this dude actually fucking gave himself body and soul to Slanesh.
Tell me this. Privilege.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I think it's pretty racist if the white race was the #1 dominant race. I just think that's pretty fucked up.
Why are the left so self-loathing?
Crazy.
With guiltly tying themselves in knots of confusion, and even the white liberal Karens seem to confuse themselves as well.
So what does that mean? White supremacy is terrorism.
Have people been terrorized by white supremacists?
Do you know?
I mean, white supremacy is pretty wild and pretty out there, but
Notice that almost everyone here is white.
It's an anti-white supremacy rally only by white people. That's just so funny. What are we gonna do?
White started it, white gotta fix it.
Bro, that's so racist. Only whites can deal with this. Yeah, all right. Good job. Isn't that just another version of white supremacy?
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I'm glad we clarified that. Good one. Thank you. Now to peak lefty Don Lemon, you know, the former CNN host, the one that was sacked. Well, he's back posting illogical rants and on a downward spiral.
Let's go.
This time suggesting that moving Trump's inauguration indoors was not due to the cold.
Wait, what? Bro, how are people making conspiracies about the inauguration already? It's literally happening now.
I'm not sure it's the cold. I think maybe it's that you're afraid of the crowd sizes.
This dude is such a cuck. Trump's rallies are the biggest rallies. They have the biggest rallies. China made those rallies. They're so big, Mexico will pay for those rallies.
And that hotels are still available. And that a lot of people, as many people as, you know, showed up for Barack Obama or Joe Biden or whatever, won't be showing up for your inauguration.
Is this guy actually serious? Trump won the biggest majority government in a very long time. Bro, why are you such a grifter that you literally need to obfuscate reality to prove a point? Like, dude, there is so much shit to make fun of Trump for. Literally so much shit to make fun of Trump for. Bro just launched a crypto coin. He launched an alleged crypto scam. That's something you can make fun of. His rallies are huge because people love him. That's just a fact. You look really stupid, sir. No offense.
I think it's a crowd
He probably moved it inside for safety reasons.
sizes. That number is more important than the temperature number.
You keep telling yourself that, Donnie. If it helps you sleep better at night, all the best to you. Now to New York, where I'm sure the locals would hope for a crackdown on crime and violence and other issues. So how is New York Governor Kathy Hochul spending hard-earned taxpayer dollars? I mean, surely it's on fixing things and improving the lives of those in the city, right? No.
I just had a stroke. I think I just had a stroke, guys. I'm literally just feel like I just had a stroke. Like I'm bubbling at the throat. That was the mayor of New York?
How naive of me. No, it's going towards jazz hands.
The government at work.
And an audition for Broadway. Good to see. Now, what will the bitter banshees of The View do once Joe Biden is gone?
So I miss him already. I miss him.
Dude, he's been gone for years. You just got the memo now.
He's a good person. You know, he spent the last 50 years caring about the country. This other one spent 50 years scamming everybody, you know, and trying to stay out of jail. You know what I'm talking about. You know, I really miss Biden. I feel like we were safe. Like, I didn't have to worry. Was everything going to blow up? I could live my life while he was there. Now, every day I wake up and I worry, what is this guy going to do next?
She is a multi-millionaire. Complaining. Bro, you're just salty that Trump called you fat, okay?
Joy, she must be one of the only people who feel safe with this man. You know, a very safe, stable, coherent president of the United States.
The resident of the United States of America. One of the residents of all time, some would go as far as to say. Dude, that's insane. It's insane when the message just goes and the political grift goes against your, like, actual just regular look at reality. Like, I saw Charlie Kirk. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, this. Like this. This is such a like slimy thing. Breaking. President Donald Trump just announced on Air Force One that he will be banning the evil CCP compromised app TikTok. America can't continue to allow our citizens to be surveyed by Xi Jinping and terrorist cronies. I have long advocated for this. Fight back. TikTok is officially banned for all users in America. Biden had a chance to keep it alive, but wanted it to happen to overshadow Trump's inauguration. President Trump could bring it back online and broker a historic deal. Bro, what are you doing? You literally just changed your tune halfway through. Is the grift that important? Is it literally that important? But you know it's even more important. He deleted the tweet. Okay, I had to delete the troll tweet. All right, let's go. We love those. We love those. Let's go. Let's go. We take those. Wow. Yeah, no, like there are so many of those.
United States. And it looks like the Trump effect is in full swing now. SNL are taking on the lunatics over at MSNBC.
Hello and welcome to MSNBC. I'm Rachel Maddow. And dads, you better hide your older bookish lesbian daughters because, yeah, I'm back on TV. Tonight for our special inauguration weekend coverage, I'm joined by our panel of MSNBC hosts, basically like the Avengers for your aunt. It's Ari Melber.
Thanks, Rachel.
Joy Reid.
Glad to be here.
Stephanie Rule.
Hey, girlfriend.
And finally, Chris Hayes, a.k.a. Woke Sheldon.
Okay, drag me, mama.
Joining me now for more.
I'm suffering. I am actually suffering, bro. It's crazy. Don't hate the grift. I do respect the grift, but goddamn.
Lefties losing it content is comedian and host of Primetime with Alex Stein on Blaze TV. Alex Stein himself, good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Look, let's start with this SNL MSNBC skit. I don't give a lot of credit to SNL because of their sheer obsession with the Democrats during the election, but good to see them roasting the right people for once. What do you think?
No, I love it, and I think they're actually realizing now that Donald Trump won that half the country wants to make fun of all these weirdos that try to spread real misinformation. I mean, you just played the clip of Don Lemon saying that Donald Trump's not having his inauguration outside because of crowd size. Like, they are the ones, MSNBC, CNN, they are the leaders in misinformation and disinformation. So I'm so happy that SNL is finally calling them out. This is it's just a
dude, what is even happening? Like, what is this level of meltdown? I love how it's all just become like parody. Like, the world is like actually just parody now. Nothing is sacred. Breaking, Biden just tweeted. What did Biden just tweet? Our nation relies on dedicated, selfless public servants every day. They are the lifeblood of democracy. Alarmingly, public servants have been subject to ongoing threats and intimidation for faithfully discharging their duties. In certain cases, some have been threatened with criminal prosecutions, including General Mark A. Miley Fauci. Dude, this is his tweet for his pardon? And the members of the staff for a select committee to investigate the January 6th attack at the United States Capitol. These public servants have served our nation with honor and distinction, do not deserve to be the targets of unjustified, politically motivated prosecutions. General Miley has served our nation for more than 40 years, serving in multiple command leadership posts. All right. And for more than half a century, Dr. Fauci served our country. He saved endless lives. Bro. By managing the government's response to pressing health crises, including AIDS and Ebola and Zika. He doesn't even mention COVID. He doesn't mention COVID. That's crazy. He's pardoning Fauci for his good work and all these different crises, but he doesn't actually mention COVID, the thing that he's actively being criticized for. Why are you pardoning him? Like, you could deliver him a thank you note. Why are you pardoning Fauci? Like, he did nothing wrong, right? I thought he did nothing wrong. So why are you pardoning him? That's crazy. No one is above the law. Who's Fauci? The guy that, like, the COVID vaccine guy. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. How do we do this, guys? Literally, how do we do this? Oh my God. No one is above the law. No one's above the law. Someone told me I had to look at this. Apparently this is very much relevant. Dude, look at this shit. This is mind-blowing.
Stand by it. And
apparently this Speaker Johnson, right? This is the Speaker of the House, spills the tea. Joe has been signing executive orders without knowing what he's signing, not remembering what he signed. Ooh!
I say this without any personal animus at all. I mean, in some ways I actually kind of feel sorry for Joe Biden. I mean, he's in the twilight years of his life. He is not, obviously has not been in charge for some time. And I know this by personal observation, and now the whole world knows it. And it's been very, very concerning to me over the last, year and a half since I've had this position.
Can you tell a story when you say personal observation? What kind
well,
of
I mean,
it's
public now because the Wall Street Journal got it and put it on the front page. But January a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, I had been asked, I became Speaker in October 2023, and there were all sorts of big national security concerns and everything going on, and I started requesting a meeting with the President because, I'm kind of old school. I'm a constitutional law guy. The Speaker of the House should be able to talk to the President, especially in times of great national...
Right, you'd think the Speaker of the House could talk to the President. What?
National interest and calamity, but they wouldn't let me meet with him, and his staff kept...
What? They wouldn't let you meet with him? How do you not just pick up a phone and call him?
getting excuses. This went on for like 8 or 9 weeks. I'm sorry.
9 weeks? There was something of national security threat for 9 weeks and he couldn't get in touch with the commander-in-chief?
Mr. Speaker, he doesn't have time. What are you talking about? I'm second in line of the presidency. He has time. I need to talk to him. We had, I can't say the classified parts, but we had some big national concerns.
Oh, what?
Finally, I just went to the Hill press corps and said, the president is not being allowed to meet with the speaker. There's a problem. So they started putting pressure on him. Long story short, they finally relented. They invited me to the White House. I show up and I realize it's actually an ambush because it's not just me and the president. It's also Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem.
No! He finally meets up with the president and it's like the squad and the fucking squad. The reason why it took 6 weeks in order to actually get in touch with the president is because this is what, here, I have an actual image for you of what Biden looked like while this was all going down. So this was Biden's state during this whole time. He was trying to get in touch with Biden, but this is what Biden was up to. So unfortunately, he couldn't get a meeting with him due to, you know, Biden's circumstance. It obviously took a while, so that's relatively understandable, you know what I'm saying.
Director, everybody, and then, so I walked in the Oval and, oh, I know what this is. This is they're gonna hotbox the speaker on Ukraine funding. That's what it was. This is probably 3rd week of January. We sit down, we're in the midst of it, and the whole conversation, and I'm going, we don't need to have this conversation. The president reaches over just like this. We're sitting in right next to the fireplace in the Oval, and he grabs my arm and he says, the speaker and I just need a couple minutes together. Would y'all just leave us alone? And I looked up on the faces of some of the staff standing around the wall, and they're like, oh, no, he did it. So they...
You're telling me that the Biden staff was furious that Biden actually had a minute alone with the guy? Bro, who's running the country for the last 2 years?
He called it. He's the commander-in-chief, so everybody leaves, and he and I are standing awkwardly in the middle of the Oval Office right over the rug by that coffee table. And I said, Mr. President, thanks for the moments. You know, this is very important. I got some big national security things I need to talk to you about that I've heard, and I think you know, and what do we do? But first, real quickly, Mr. President, can I ask you a question? I cannot answer this from my constituents in Louisiana. Sir, why did you pause LNG exports to Europe? Like,
oh God.
Liquefied natural gas is in great demand by our allies. Why would you do that? Because you understand, we just talked about Ukraine. You understand you're fueling Vladimir Putin's war machine because they got to get their gas from him, you know. And he looks at me stunned with his, and he said, I didn't do that. Mr. President, yes, you did. It was an executive order.
Oh my God!
And he's arguing with me.
Listen, you can either cry or laugh. It's in the past at this point, so there's no point getting all bent out of shape, okay? Listen, this is clown world. This sounds like it's coming out of a movie.
Could I go out here and ask your secretary to print it out? We'll read it together. You definitely did that. And he goes, oh, you talk about natural gas. Yes, sir. He said, no, you misunderstand. He said, what I did is I signed this thing we're gonna conduct a study on the effects of LNG. I said, no, you're not, sir. You paused it. I know. I have the export terminals in my state. I talked to those people this morning. This is doing massive damage to our economy and security. No. It occurred to me, Barry, he was not lying to me. He genuinely did not know what he had signed. And I walked into that meeting with fear and loathing because I thought, we're in serious trouble. Who is running the country? Like, I don't know who put the paper in front of him, but he didn't know.
So the good news is Kamala was, in fact, the first female president of the United States. The bad news is she wasn't elected. What? So that's like, when I see a tweet like this, all right, when I see this, bro, did you really believe that he's the one that signed this Dr. Fauci thing? He didn't know what he signed. But it's weekend at Biden's. Bro has no idea what's cooking. They just push it in front of him and he signs it. This is crazy. Oh my God. And Trump isn't the president. Yeah, let's make believe that Trump didn't actually, you know, win. Whatever.
Lord knows what's up, what's coming up on the horizon, though. You know, there's going to be
bro, the Trump. This is so cringe, though. The dance by Trump's
lots
rally.
Of crazy stuff that happens in D.C. to try to stop Donald Trump from having the most successful presidency that he can have.
Oh, look, there's no doubt, and I've got to say, the left are already falling over themselves as this inauguration approaches. I've got to show you this new report which says that some Americans are dreading Trump's return to office. And
it's still going. People are still cooking. They're still dreading it. It's happened. It already happened. It literally already happened. Why are you guys making believe that they're dreading it? They're not dreading it. It happened.
Experiencing increased anxiety, and they've been given
11... Dude, I love the chaos, but like, oh my God, why are people like this?
Science-backed activities to try and...
Therapists suggest group crying, forest bathing for liberals to deal with the sense of hopelessness on Trump Inauguration Day. Clown world! Actual clown world! Bro, they preferred mind-controlled Skeletor as president so much so much that just the thought of reality setting in is causing for group crying forest bathing. This is competitive levels of coping. Listen, there are many things I don't like about Trump. But he's president. It's over. It's over.
With their sense of our hopelessness, would you believe? That includes exercising, doing a creative activity, and my favourite, group crying.
Group crying. Cry orgies. They're doing cry orgies.
I think we've got a sneak peek.
Oh. I'm gonna be real, all right? I'm gonna make a statement that will probably make people upset. A lot of people are very upset at me lately. I get canceled, as you know, on the daily. Here's a big one from, this is yesterday's cancellation. It's been good. Oh my fucking God, when did Nux transition to anti-woke content? Always have been. Also, I love how the screenshots are literally cropped out. Me making fun of Trump's meme coin, which is right over here on the top, and me making fun of Elon Musk's fake gameplay, which is right on here on the bottom. Literally just cropping to the anti-woke content. So I do respect the grift. I respect the grift. But dude, this is 52,000 likes, which is pretty based and cool. I love that. But the funniest part personally is if I am ever asked, what is a woman? You know what I'm gonna show? You know what I'm gonna answer? Someone's gonna be like, Nux, what is a woman? They're gonna get ready to get me. They're gonna get me like with this gotcha moment. A Matt Walsh will walk up to me like in a forest and be like, what is a woman? And I'll show him this. I'll just be silent and I will pull out this clip and I'll show it to him. And then you know what Matt Walsh is gonna say? He's gonna say, you know what? You're right. And then he's going to leave. That's what I think that's gonna happen, all right? This is my, what is a woman? I'll just show it, this is natural habitat. What do you want me to say? This is crazy. Like, here's the thing, it's like, is it real? Wow, Nux is grifting to anti-woke content. I'm gonna make something very clear to you, literally right here and right now. I am relatively anti-woke by the new terminology of woke. I always have been, literally been making content like that for years, all right? Always have been in specific regards. Like with the whole DEI and shoving propaganda down people's faces. Always been there, always been there. But you're supposed to tell me that when I see this, okay, I see this, I have to close my ears and not make fun of it? I have a simple job, a very simple job. My job is laughing at the chaos that happens on the internet. And this is very, very easy to laugh at. So I'm just saying, I have the best job in the world. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Yeah, recently, I hate to say it, the libtards have been way more cringe. So they have been a majority of the content. And if they keep being cringe, they will keep being the content. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man, and this is very funny. Very funny.
I don't know, Alex, I don't know. Is that going to help? A bit of group crying, throwing sticks around, is that gonna do it?
Yeah, that's gonna fix it. But I'm surprised that they haven't marketed a Donald Trump vaccine yet. And I think all of these women, they would sign up and get it as soon as possible if they could.
This is a joke. But did you know that Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, spent millions of dollars Trump-proofing California instead of trying to prevent, you know, fires from killing people?
Get a vaccine that would keep them safe from Donald Trump. So I don't know why these women.
Nux is making monies in the craziest way possible. Listen, I'm a simple man and I love my job. Oh, the next thing is Biden's inner circle protecting a faltering president. We literally already covered that. Yeah. Oh wait, AOC meltdown. Wait, there's more meltdowns? Hold up.
Making Donald Trump an enemy. That just would be the dumbest move if I was a billionaire right now.
Good point. It would be a very, very dumb move. Now look at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to provide a daily dose of tragic, and here she is on the verge of tears, apparently, claiming America is on the eve of fascism.
We are on the eve of an authoritarian administration.
Why? This is a congresswoman. AOC, stop! And you wonder why people kill themselves when Trump gets elected. It's because of this fear-mongering. This insane amount of fear-mongering. We're on the eve of a fascism, guys.
This is what 21st century fascism is starting to look like.
Oh, Alex, how predictable is this woman?
Oh, I mean, you can see it from a mile away. Even if she wanted to say anything complimentary.
Wait, that's it? They don't show the rest of it? They didn't show the rest of that clip? Bro, I saw the rest of that clip, and I am not letting it slide. Sorry, not letting it slide, because there's content to be made here.
Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Are you going to the inauguration? Let me make myself clear. I don't celebrate rapists.
All right, well, he was found innocent of rape by the court, so this is slander. Anyway, thank you for joining. That's the end of the video. What am I supposed to do? We're actually in clown world. This divisiveness is insane. Appreciate you guys. Much love to everyone. I'm gonna call it here. Harry Sisson pretending it's a win. Sounds about right. But yeah, anyway, definitely subscribe for more alt-right content. I also do occasional alt-left content when it needs to happen. I'm just all the alts. Subscribe for more chaos. Definitely subscribe for more chaos. The insanity is here. I'm loving it. I'm very excited for Trump's presidency. Think of the 4 years of content we are going to get. We are going to have 4 years of great content. And that is what we're here for. Definitely subscribe for more content. And remember to stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.